You see, history is not transpiring by the actions of kings and rulers. There is a power behind the scenes that is moving history. You say, how do we know that? Simply because in Daniel chapter 7, you find many times verbs that are used in the passive voice. In other words, somebody else, and we're going to see some examples, somebody else is allowing these powers to rise. Somebody else is orchestrating the events in Daniel chapter 7. It's not the kings that are doing it. It's not the enemies of these nations that are really acting out history. There's a hand beside and behind history that is actually performing these events. Now, let's notice this characteristic in Daniel chapter 7 and verse 4. This is the first beast of Daniel chapter 7. This is the first link of the chain. It says there, speaking of the first beast, the first was like a lion and had eagle's wings. So I want you to imagine this, a lion with eagle's wings, and then something happens to the lion with the eagle's wings. It says, I watched till its wings were plucked off, and it was lifted up from the earth and made to stand on 2 feet like a man, and a man's heart was given to it. Now I want you to notice the passive expressions that are used in this verse. It says that its wings were plucked off. Interesting. Were plucked off. Somebody else is plucking them off. It says it was lifted up. It was lifted up from the earth. It was made to stand. A man's heart was given to it. Are you understanding the importance of the passive verbs? It means that somebody else is orchestrating this behind the visible scenes of history.